Come and dream with me.
Hello, welcome to this What Do You Want to Watch discussion about the 74th Primetime Emmy Award nominations. I'm your host, Ashley Hobley. Joining me to express his joy, Dylan Blight.
There is a God! And her name is Rhea Seehorn.
And so she only chose this year. She's been a gold this entire time.
She's been refusing to use her powers, but she was like, fuck it, if you won't give it to me, now's the time, take a stand.
All right. So the nominations for the Emmy Awards dropped early this morning. Dylan, what'd you think? Obviously, the big one.
Woke up, check Twitter. Fuck yeah. Woke up, check Twitter. First tweet I see was the Better Call Saul Twitter account. I was like, congratulations to Rhea Seehorn on her nominations for Best Supporting Actress, blah, 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 blah. I was like, fuck yeah, let's go. Good shit. I was like, there's no way everything else I wanted has come true. And guess what? Everything else. Literally everything. I could not ask. And I know, I had one easy, but I had at least one.
If you listen to our episode of What Do You Want to Watch, we did top 3 or 4 Emmy hopes. All 4 of your Emmy hopes came true.
Yeah, and there was some you put asterisks on it. Originally, I had her down for best lead actress. They've got a free supporting, but whatever. I don't want to get into semantics about that shit. But nomination. So Sydney Sweeney gets nominated twice.
Yeah.
Can't even complain about that, and she's my runner-up, a hashtag of the year. So, I mean, look, I'm not going to complain.
They could both end up with an Emmy.
It's crazy.
Unlikely, but
it's true. Unlikely. It's hard. I mean, what's going to happen is no one I want to win is actually going to win, and I'm just going to have to cop the fact that they at least got nominated, which is a thing I'm prepared to take. I will be pissed and I will make a joke out of it. However, that is an outcome I'm at least here to accept. But no, I mean, at least based on nomination stage, I have no complaints. I've seen the snubs people are calling out. No, not for me. The stuff I cared about got through. So I don't know if you have a list of the most called out snubs, which we'll go through in a little bit. But as far as I'm concerned, everything else, as someone who's been waiting years for just any nomination for Ray at this point for this role, I could complain that Better Call Saul didn't get more nominations, which it deserves. There's a lot of stuff it didn't get nominated for. A lot of supporting actors who didn't get nominated, who I think deserve it more than some people who got nominated. But I'm just going to take what I got and go to the bank with it. So, I was happy to see a lot of things get nominated. Primarily, my hashtag girls, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. My hopes not as well received.
Yeah.
There was a lot of love for Severance, which is good, but...
You got nominated for best... Yeah, I was about to say, you're in for the best drama.
Best drama. Got a bunch of smaller nominations, supporting. I was surprised Christopher Walken got nominated, because he's, he's fine. I don't think it's a fit. I don't think it's
he's fine.
He's
fine.
He's there. He does... He's good, but I don't think he's
Walken, and I'm doing the Christopher Walken thing where I talk like this, and I'm fine.
But yeah, I think it's interesting overall. There are some snubs that we'll get into. There is one category that is drawn particular ire, I think, across the internet. But let's kick things off with most outstanding comedy series. The nominees are Abbott Elementary, Barry, Curb Your Enthusiasm, Hacks, Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, Only Murders in the Building, Ted Lasso, and What We Do in the Shadows. Strong field are a few shows that I think were surprising that weren't nominated. Particularly Atlanta was the one that I saw brought up, but I don't think this season has been as strong as previous seasons. Would you agree, Dylan?
I haven't caught up on stuff in this. I don't want to say here and there. No. I've liked what I've watched though. So
other comedy I've seen, Blackish obviously getting dropped out of the category and no acting categories that they've been like for the last 6 years, I think. And then also Reservation Dogs. That was the one.
Yeah, I was
that
going to say
everybody...
Reservation Dogs I thought would have been nominated, but yeah, no.
Yep. And then I think other people were like, hey, Grace and Frankie, the Lily Tomlin, Jane Fonda show, final season. Thought that was going to get some love. And I think Hawkeye was nominated under comedy, so that didn't get anything. But yeah, I can't complain about that category too much. I think, Oh, the other one was And Just Like That, the Sex and the City follow-up, which Sex and the City was obviously a big Emmy winner back in the day, but no love here. Most Outstanding Drama Series: Better Call Saul, Euphoria, Ozark, Severance, Squid Game, Stranger Things, Succession, and Yellow Jackets. Impressive field.
Half my favourite shows of the year in there, so...
Yeah. I think, 3 newcomers to the category?
Yeah, love to see it.
In Severance, Squid Game.
Year after year. It
I
shows
think-
just in their 6th season.
I think the interesting thing around this Emmys will be what this. I think this is probably the most hard to predict category because obviously Squid Game had a lot of fanfare. It picked up the SAG award earlier in the year, but Succession's got the most nominations. Obviously, I think it won last. No, it wasn't even out last year. What was out last year?
Didn't Severance? Didn't Succession win last year? No.
No, The Crown won last year because Succession had the year off.
Yes.
Actually, interesting fact: none of the nominees from last year are nominated again.
Boom. There it is.
So last year's nominees were The Crown, The Boys, Bridgerton, Handmaid's Tale, Lovecraft Country, The Mandalorian, Pose, and This Is Us.
What a shit year.
Yeah, it wasn't the strongest, but
That
again,
was a very compare that list
but
to this list. That's crazy.
COVID, right? COVID.
Yeah, I know COVID,
affected
but
production.
it's funny when you put it into perspective, how
It's a
crazy.
completely different field.
Yeah.
But yeah, does Squid Game come in over the top to Severance? Could that do something?
Look, I like all these shows. I've nearly watched all these shows, right? What haven't I watched? Ozark. What else? And I'm not up to date in Succession. It's on my list of things to magically one day
do.
But I would still say, if I'm putting a bet down, I'm going Succession. Severance coming in as a wild win wouldn't be crazy. I feel like anyone watching it's gonna love it because it's just so good. But yeah, I would still say surely Succession. The Emmys love giving awards to shows once they we love this show, and then they just give it award after award after award.
Outstanding limited or anthology series. The nominees are Dope Sick, The Dropout, Inventing Anna, Pam and Tommy, and White Lotus. This one seems like a 2-horse race, but people are very pissed about a bunch of shows not being in amongst the other 3 nominees.
Why wasn't what's it called, the one I just finished watching in there? The John Berthnell one.
We Own This City. I don't know. I think
that's the first thing I thought. When I saw it this morning, I was like, why isn't that in there? And also, White Lotus has got announced for a 2nd season.
It has. I don't know why it's up there.
So,
unless it's White Lotus something. You know what I mean?
Which maybe
Colin.
That's why. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, look, as someone who likes that show, I was still like, wait, they literally have already announced that they're doing another season. So
yeah.
I know when they made it, it was intended as a limited series, and then they decided to make another one. So maybe that's the defining factor. I don't know.
Yeah. So shows that got snubbed. Made, which was a big hit on Netflix and has been nominated for a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I've had that on my watch list.
The Staircase, Under the Banner of Heaven, Station 11, Gaslit, 1888. But the big one that I've seen going around was Midnight Mass. No love for Midnight Mass.
That was I got confused because I only watched it recently. I forgot that actually came out at the end of last year. Hey,
Yes.
Yeah, no, what the fuck?
So a lot of people are pissed that Midnight Mass is not in there,
Yeah, I'm
especially,
pissed now.
especially given Inventing Anna was very not well received. I would say Inventing Anna is arguably the Emily in Paris of this year's nominations.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, what is this doing?
Yeah, Midnight Mass should have been nominated. What the fuck? Midnight Mass and We Own This Night. Over Pam and Tommy and Inventing Anna.
Yeah.
That's what I'd get rid of.
Yeah, it's a pretty weak field, I guess. It's going to come down to which do you prefer, Dope Sick or White Lotus?
I mean, if White Lotus wins, I'm happy because I really like that show. But
Do you really like that show, so yeah.
I would still give it to either We Own the Night or Midnight Mass.
Yep. All right. Outstanding lead in a comedy series. The nominees are Donald Glover for Atlanta, Bill Hader for Barry, Nicholas Hoult for The Great, Only Murders in the Building, Steve Martin for Only Murders in the Building, Martin Short for Only Murders in the Building, and Jason Sudeikis for Ted Lasso. Solid field. Disappointed Sam Richardson couldn't break in, but yeah. I don't think... Not many surprises there.
No, I feel like either Steve Martin or Martin Short wins.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's Jason Sudeikis versus Bill Hader.
You reckon Jason Sudeikis wins again?
I think so. Well, it's either him or Bill Hader.
Actually, no, Bill Hader. Yeah, Bill Hader.
Like, Barry is just coming off like a massive...
Yeah, that's true.
Everybody's in love with Barry. I feel like it'll be interesting because obviously Ted Lasso had a mixed reaction to its second season. So, like,
yeah,
does that bring it back to the field? You know? Hard to say, but we'll see.
And no one loves Barry anymore. With Ezra Miller actually needs to be put in jail. So,
wow, what a stretch.
No, that's a different character.
That is a different character.
Plastic Man.
Outstanding lead actress in a comedy series. The nominees are Rachel Brosnahan for Marvelous Miss Maisel, Quinita Brunson for Abbott Elementary, Kaylee Cuoco for The Flight Attendant, Ellie Fanning for The Great, Issa Rae for Insecure, and Jean Smart for Hacks. Strong field again.
Jean Smart?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Unless, yeah, I guess it just depends on how much love Abbott Elementary gets, I guess, as the savior of network television. I think Selena Gomez might be a bit stiff not to be in that field.
Yeah, I'm seeing some complaints about Selena Gomez,
yeah, I think she would be the only one, and obviously Tracy Ellis Ross, the mainstay of that category, not making it this season, but changing the guard. Next category, outstanding lead actor in a drama series. The nominees are Jason Bateman for Ozark, Brian Cox for Succession, Lee Jung-jae for Squid Game, Bob Odenkirk for Better Call Saul, Adam Scott for Severance, and Jeremy Strong for Succession.
I'm voting for Better Call Saul nominated people in every category.
Okay. I don't like the chances of that happening, but
I don't give a fuck. I'm supporting.
You're supporting until, you know.
I'm supporting. I'm putting the will out there, you know?
Yeah. Again, someone like Sterling K. Brown, who's been in This Is Us for many seasons. Last season didn't get any love. And then there's been a strong push for Yellowstone to get nominated for stuff, but again, nothing for Kevin Costner or any of those cowboy people this year. Outstanding lead actress in a drama series. The nominees are Jodie Comer for Killing Eve, Laura Linney for Ozark, Melanie Lazinski for Yellow Jackets, Sandra Oh for Killing Eve, Reese Witherspoon for The Morning Show, and Zendaya for Euphoria. Interesting the Killing Eve ladies get nominated because that last season was very not well received, especially that finale, which was called one of the worst finales ever, I believe. Very disliked. Morning Show getting nominated for anything just seems bizarre to me, but, you know, whatever.
People love JA. Is that what they call it?
But Jennifer Aniston wasn't nominated. It was Ruth Witherspoon.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. They definitely don't call her that then, eh? I would give it to I would give it to Melanie Lazinski.
Really? Over Zendaya?
Yeah. This is like out of this, like I needed Zendaya to get the nominee. I think she definitely needs to be nominated. But looking at the list, I think Melanie Lazinski.
Okay.
Although it's really good. Like there was a thing. She's now the youngest actress to get nominated twice. So yeah. Look, if
doesn't
Zendaya
she
wins,
have enough history?
if she wins, I'm happy, right? But Melanie Lazinski is like really good as well.
Yeah. Outstanding lead actor in a limited or anthology series or movie. The nominees are Colin Firth for The Staircase, Andrew Garfield for Under the Banner of Heaven, Oscar Isaac for Scenes from a Marriage, Michael Keaton for Dope Sick, Kimish Patel for Station 11, and Sebastian Stan for Pam and Tommy.
I have nothing to say about this category. I haven't watched sweet fuck all of any of that.
No.
To be completely honest.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm surprised. I'm happy Hamish Patel got nominated for Station 11. At least sated some of those fans. But yeah, I think Michael Keaton's going to win this category based on all the other acting categories we've seen in this year. Outstanding lead actress in a limited anthology or movie. Toni Collette for The Staircase, Julia Garner for Inventing Anna, Lily James for Pam and Tommy, Sarah Paulson for Impeachment, American Crime Story, Margaret Qualley for Maid, and Amanda Seyfried for The Dropout. We'll point out, apparently people think Anne Hathaway and old Morbius being not nominated for We Crashed is a bit of a snub.
Put it back in cinemas.
Yeah, so yeah, that's the category. Outstanding supporting actor in a comedy series. The nominees are Anthony Carrigan for Barry, Brett Goldstein for Ted Lasso, Toji Jamo for Ted Lasso, Nick Mohammed for Ted Lasso, Tony Shalhoub for Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, Tyler James Williams for Abbott Elementary, Henry Winkler for Barry, and Bowen Yang for Saturday Night Live. Surprised.
So many Better Call Saul snubs. It's fucked.
This is comedy. just wait.
It's still absolutely so snubs. I need fucking what's his face who plays Lalo to be nominated for drama and comedy because he plays both the most menacing and hilarious character.
That's not how it works.
Is it? Okay.
No.
Oh, sorry.
Surprise. Tobe got nominated for playing Sam. I guess he did have a bigger role this season, but that's cool. I'm happy that Tyler James Williams got nominated for Abbott's Elementary. All the love for Abbott Elementary in general is really cool, but yeah. Strong category. Probably imagine Brett Goldstein might win again. But we'll see.
Hercules, eh? So many Emmys. He holds them up.
Wow. I think that's a I might have to edit that out.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Outstanding supporting actress in a comedy series. Nominees are Alex Bornstein for Ms. Marvelous Miss Maisel, Hannah Eidenberger for Hacks, Janelle James for Abbott Elementary, Kate McKinnon for Saturday Night Live, Sarah Niles for Ted Lasso, Cheryl Lee Ralph for Abbott Elementary, Juno Temple for Ted Lasso, and Hannah Waddingham for Ted Lasso.
All I had was Ted Lasso.
There's 3 Ted Lasso nominees.
Adds up.
So in total, 7 major acting nominees for Ted Lasso.
We liked the last season.
We do, so I mean, there's no complaining. I mean, but yeah, good field. Most outstanding supporting actor in a drama series. The nominees are Nicholas Braun for Succession, Billy Crudup for The Morning Show, Kieran Culkin for Succession, Matthew McFadden for Succession, Oh Young-so for Squid Game, Park Hae-soo for Squid Game, John Turturro for Severance, and Christopher Walken for Severance. I would say, out of the ones I've seen, Christopher Walken is the one that I would drop for one of your Better Call Saul peoples.
Yes, correct. Correct, because who I need nominated is I need Michael Mando nominated. Mm-hmm. I need Tony Dalton nominated. That would be my 2 things. You can then add Jonathan Banks in a 3rd place there. And then the list could go on. But I mean, that's my that. Come on.
Yeah. Are we surprised by so many supporting actors for Squid Game also being nominated?
Yeah, like fucking half these people die after one episode. Jesus Christ, just.
Jesus. All right.
Supporting actor, fucking good at dying. Jeez. Okay.
I mean, yeah. Outstanding supporting actress in a drama series. The nominees are Patricia Arquette for Severance, Julia Garner for Ozark, Ho Yeon Jung for Squid Game, Christina Ricci for Yellow Jackets, Rhea Seehorn for Better Call Saul, J. Smith Cameron for Succession, Sarah Snook for Succession, and Sydney Sweeney for Euphoria.
Never going to get tired of hearing that.
Just play it on replay.
Damn right.
And then outstanding supporting actor.
Can I just say something?
Yeah, sure.
I don't know if it's because I've been memeing about this for so long, but I'm like, and it sounds like I'm telling a joke, but I was generally happy this morning. Like, and not even like a meme. Like,
Yeah,
I'm going to come in here. Like, I woke up. I was in a good mood straight away. I was like, I've been actually wanting this for so long. I've even like got myself all worked up about it to the point that it actually filled me with joy, or I was generally actually happy about something, which that's fucked.
I'm glad you could be happy. All right.
Yeah.
Outstanding supporting actor in a limited or anthology or movie. Murray Bartlett for White Lotus, Jake Lacey for The White Lotus, Will Poulter for Dopesick, Seth Rogen for Plymouth Tommy, Peter Skarsgård for Dopesick, Michael Stuhlbarg for Dopesick, and Steve Zahn for White Lotus. You'll see a theme.
Who was the first White Lotus, Tom?
Murray Bartlett.
What's that?
Murray, like the main dude, I believe.
Oh, it is. Right. And then the other one is the butler, no, whatever they call him.
Jake Lacey, I think from what I saw, he was the one married to Alexander Daddario.
Oh, yeah. No, fuck him. He shouldn't win.
And then Steve Zahn.
Yes, Steve Zahn should win out of those. Like, if I had to pick one, it should be Steve Zahn.
Right. And then outstanding supporting actress in a limited series or anthology or movie. Nominees are Connie Britton for The White Lotus, Jennifer Coolidge for The White Lotus, Alexandra Daddario for The White Lotus, Caitlin Dever for Dopesick, Natasha Lothwell for The White Lotus, Sydney Sweeney for The White Lotus, and Mare Winningham for Dopesick. Is there too many people from the same show in nominated? Doesn't make sense.
No, I know. It's fine, right? Shouldn't be a problem. I know. I'm happy with it. I mean, maybe more people should make better shows. I don't know.
Wow.
White Lotus is a good show. It's got a lot of good acting. I don't know what, like...
All right.
My other backup stories. I'm really happy that. Do you see that video I retweeted of Sydney Sweeney being really happy too? Like
in her car, yeah, talk to her mum. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, that's sweet. I feel like that's the other thing for this. Like her getting nominated, I think is really good because I think, and I don't know if there's a nice way to put this, but she like, and I've sort of hinted at or talked about this before, where she gets, I think, like she could have spent her entire career being typecast, and people are still going to treat her this way. But she was like, in a lot of people's mind, she's just the girl who's probably in roles because she's pretty and has big boobs. Right. And I think that's why, and I think that's how people treat her. But the thing is, and the reason I really wanted her to get nominated is because she, between like a lot of shows and stuff, she's like White Lotus and Euphoria this year in particular, she really stepped up, I think, and like proved that she has like the chops, right? Which is really good because as much as I think the thing is like, if you're ugly, right, or you're quote unquote viewed as ugly and you're typecast because of that or not given roles because of that, people are like, oh, that's terrible. But I do think it's no different than if you are typecast or given roles because you're like deemed like pretty and you're like typecast into that. Like that's also, I think, like can have a negative, like effect. Like you know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say? Like here, yeah. So I think it's good.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's all the major ones. I do want to point out a couple of other categories. Outstanding variety talk series. It's all the regulars. Daily Show with Trevor Noah, Jimmy Kimmel Live. Late night. Not last week tonight with John Oliver. Late Show with Stephen Colbert. But in the fifth slot for the first time is Late Night with Seth Meyers, which I think is richly deserved. what else do I have here? Over on the creative Emmy side, a couple interesting ones. Of course, the one that's been making the rounds is outstanding voiceover performance. F. Murray Abraham for Moon Knight, Julie Andrews for Bridgerton, Chadwick Boseman posthumously for What If, Maya Rudolph for Big Mouth, Stanley Tucci for Central Park, Jennifer Walters, I guess, also posthumously for Archer, and Jeffrey Wright for What If. That's cool. You know? Actually, speaking on that, nominated for Best Animated Show, the nominees are Arcane, Bob's Burgers, Rick and Morty, The Simpsons, and What If.
Let's fucking go, Arcane.
Yeah, I think it's got a shot.
I think if it
last
doesn't
year
have
was
a legit shot,
what's it, Tardowski's Primal, which is like a pretty not usual.
No. But the thing is, and we've gone over this a million times because I feel like it's a show that a lot of people won't watch because they're like, oh, it's based on League of Legends. I don't play this game. Just to reiterate for the millionth time on this podcast for anybody you want to watch, you do not have to have played or care about League of Legends. You simply need to appreciate good storytelling and animation because that show has it in both folds, and that's the reason it should win.
Yeah. But I think it's interesting, like two very not children shows.
Yeah, not children's shows. I was like, okay, yeah.
You know? Not to
Which
say
is good
that
because
like, Rick and Morty and that are children's shows, but...
No, yeah. Which is funny because after the whole the Academy Awards thing last year, where it was a bunch of just kid stuff and... You know, then it was like whoever presented on stage was like, "Oh, talking about animation films, be like, my kids, like I love kids have memories." Like talking about like it was a kids category and whatever else. And
well, you've got Flea, a documentary about.
Well, you got yeah, exactly, fucking about immigration and shit. So yeah,
yeah. Interestingly, What If Doctor Strange lost his heart instead of his hands is the episode of What If that's nominated. So,
well, it's the best written one, so
it is. Another crazy one that I'll bring up, outstanding documentary or non-fiction series, the nominees are The Andy Warhol Diaries, The Beatles Get Back, 100-Foot Wave, we did talk about Cosby, and Genius, the Kanye trilogy. What?
Nah, fuck off. Get out of here.
That's not good.
That's bullshit. I do want to watch that Andy Warhol one.
Yeah, I do. I think I'll get around to that. Here's a category. Dylan, guess what? Cowboy Bebop nominated.
Music?
Main title and motion design. Outstanding main title design.
I didn't get to this part of my look, so
I think it's a strong category. The nominees are Candy, I don't know that show. Cowboy Bebop, Foundation, Lizzie's Story, Only Murders in the Building, Pachinko, and Severance. All of those really good opening credits.
Not many shows do opening credits anymore.
I think Severance will probably win, but
yeah.
Although Only Murders has got a good opening as well. I think that's all I want to talk about. Oh, final one. Outstanding short form animated program.
Yeah, I was about to say, there's a Star Wars one here somewhere.
Yes.
That's it. Yeah.
The Boys Present Diabolical, Love, Death and Robots, Robot Chicken, When Billy Met Lisa, and Star Wars Visions, the episode The Duel, is nominated.
Fuck yeah.
So yeah. Lots of different creative Emmys that, you know, there's a chance for everybody to get something on that side. Although I'm very pissed that, again, the After Party was snubbed for best original lyrics and music. Because there's some great songs in that show. Instead, we get some Zendaya bullshit. I'm a singer. I'm on Euphoria. I can get...
Wait, hold on. I didn't get that far. What songs were actually nominated? Was it the one she does with the other dude? Is that the
I think
song?
so.
That's if it is, I've got
all my life. My heart has yearned for the thing I cannot name, and you who cannot see, think of those who can.
What?
Oh no, those are the episodes. Elliot song and I'm tired.
Elliot song is the one I was. Yeah.
Okay.
So the Elliot song is funny because they, in that episode, fans actually complained that it went for too long because he sings like this entire song. It goes for like 4 minutes. So he does it, you know, like any other show that I saw, just like he would sing like 30 seconds to a character and be like, they'd cut away to something else. They're like, nah, doing the whole song. And then like people are actually complaining on Twitter, so it's a good song though.
All right. Anything else you want to discuss about the Emmy Awards?
No, good.
No, I
Looks
think
good.
we
Can't wait
covered
to
most
have-
of the big snubs.
There was no snubs.
There were some snubs.
There was some snubs. Okay, yeah, more Better Call Saul. You're right. More Better Call Saul. I gotta tell you what. I wake up this morning. So we're recording this on Wednesday, right? Everyone to date this. We're recording this on Wednesday the 13th, right? I wake up this morning. Nominations out. They happened overnight. Look at that. I go, fuck yeah, this is awesome. I then watched Better Call Saul, which dropped last night, and I didn't get around to watching it. So I watched that this morning. Fucking awesome episode. I was like, not only is this woman on this show now finally nominated, but I'm watching this banger of an episode, banger of a performance, fucking 10 out of 10 episode. Show's so good. Then I was like, wait. Show ends in like 4 or 5 episodes.
Yeah,
what is
it's
life
almost over.
after Better Call Saul? I don't know. Every show will be terrible in comparison. I can't do it anymore.
Final snub. No love for sex education again.
Yeah. I mean, we love that show, but I can't imagine Emmy's actually ever nominated.
But Shooty's the doctor now. It's got to be.
Yeah.
It's mainstream enough, right?
Good point. He's
Yes.
the doctor now.
All right. Let us know on Twitter.
Shout outs to Ryan Gosling, by the way.
Yeah. He wants to be Ghost Rider, apparently.
Wants to be the doctor wearing that bootleg t-shirt.
Let us know your snubs, surprises, or thoughts on the Emmys by going to explosion.com/Twitter or jump into Discord at explosion.com/Discord. If you want to help us out here at What Do You Want to Watch, leave us a review on Apple Podcasts or on Podchaser, or tell people about the show, or leave 5 stars. Anyway, can leave 5 stars. And if you like this episode, thought it was worth $1, head on over to our Ko-fi page at explosion.com/support. Thank you very much for listening. Until next time, keep watching stuff, I guess.